Once upon a time, in the heart of a small, bustling village called Sprinklewood, there stood a bakery like no other. Named the Magical Bakery, it was run by a kind old woman named Granny Pat. Granny Pat wasn't just any baker, she had a secret. With every loaf of bread, muffin, or cookie she made, she sprinkled a tiny bit of magic. But only those whose hearts were pure could see the magical sparkles. The village children loved visiting Granny Pat's bakery, not just for the delicious treats but for the whimsical stories she told. Many a time, they'd gather around her wooden counter, eyes wide with wonder, as she shared tales of the ingredients' adventures before they became part of the tasty confections. One sunny morning, a new family moved to Sprinklewood. Among them was a little girl named Lily. Unlike the other kids, Lily was always shy and often seen staring at the sky, thinking about faraway lands. On her first visit to the magical bakery, she timidly asked Granny Pat for a simple bread roll. When she took a bite, she felt a warmth spreading through her. Suddenly, she could see tiny golden sparkles floating around her. Surprised, Lily looked up at Granny Pat, who gave her a knowing smile and a wink. Lily soon discovered that each magical treat had a special ability: cookies that could make you dance, muffins that made you sing, and pies that made you feel brave. As Lily explored these magical wonders, she began to come out of her shell, making friends and sharing her joy with the village. One day, disaster struck. The village was threatened by a storm that could destroy Sprinklewood. Everyone was in a panic, but Lily had an idea. She asked Granny Pat to bake the biggest, most magical cake ever. With the help of the villagers, they gathered all the rare ingredients Granny Pat needed. It was no ordinary cake. It shimmered with hope, courage, and unity. As the storm clouds loomed, the village gathered around the cake. Granny Pat sliced it, and everyone took a piece. Instantly, they felt a surge of strength. As they stood together, united, they realized that their combined hope and courage could drive away even the fiercest storm. The clouds began to dissipate, and the rain stopped. Sprinklewood was saved. From that day on, the village became known as a place where magic and unity thrived. And Lily, she grew into one of the most beloved storytellers, teaching new generations about the wonders of Granny Pat's magical bakery. And so, the legend of the magical bakery lived on, reminding everyone that with a little bit of magic and a lot of heart, anything is possible.